Okay, so again, just paying attention to those details. Remember, we have basically a shift of pitches, right? Because you have the main portion of the room pitched at one level, and then you have this moderate portion pitched at a separate level, and then when you get down to here, right, this joint on the eave wall, this back portion was an addition, so this is flat, right? So we have a lot of concerns about this seam. How can we shore that up? Well, typically we're not doing much work with tar, right? We don't do flat roofs in the city. We do shingle packages in South Jersey and the PA suburbs. So not often that we're using this product. However, there's not really anything that works better than some roof tar or roof cement to seal those joints, just to make sure that when we have water coming down, dispersing from the main onto this moderate surface where it may collect a little, we don't want it to sit right on that joint line and start seeping its way through, right? So what we're going to do is, you can see there's already thin metal there. So we won't pull that up, right? We'll make use of that thin metal, and we'll just tar right over that thin metal. So we'll have a layer of thin metal, then a layer of tar, then this ice and water will peel off that last bit of peel. We'll stick it down, and that'll make it basically bulletproof on that seam. So again, these are the small details that you want to make sure that you have someone who is in charge on the day your roof's being replaced. You know, I have one of the best crew chiefs that's out here. It's the guy who's putting the tar down, Mondo. And I don't have to worry about these details. Just to be frank with you guys, the majority of details that were pointed out today that were taken care of were pointed out by my crew chief. So the opposite of what I explained in the previous video, where you have sub crews that have no management and, you know, are basically really provoked to hide those details, versus all of my guys know that the aim for Signature is to do it right on every single build. So they point out the problems and the troublesome areas to make sure that we can correct them. In total today, troublesome areas we found to be these joints where it connects to the flat roof. We've decided to add more ice and water on these moderate portions, not only in the front, but also not only in the back, but also here in the front. On the entire porch roof is ice and water. And then again, the carpentry, we could have just popped those boards out back there and popped them right down, right? But the fact of the matter is, when is the roof going to be opened like that again with an opportunity to repair the framing that's damaged? We're going to put a 50-year roof on today. So the reality of it is, the opportunity is now, and we'll capitalize on that and make sure that all these details are brought up to speed. But I want to show you these things as we go through, because the attention to detail that you see today, you can scroll through this whole YouTube channel and expect to find that on every single Signature build. In fact, I challenge someone to find a Signature roofing project where I am not present the entire day.